Hello and welcome to Peter Scott Cars. Today we have this 2019 very low mileage Nissan Micra automatic, cared for, maintained to a high standard with a 7 stamp main agent service history. Starting with the front of the vehicle, as you would expect with the very low mileage, front of the car really couldn't be better. As I get very close to the edge of the bonnet, front of the bumper, the only thing I can see, a couple of absolute minute stone chips. Just put my fingernail next to them just so you can see how insignificant they are. Have to be very close to even notice them at all. As I said, front of the car really couldn't be better. As I go around the vehicle, I'll get a close up to all of the bumper corners to show you they are free from any scuffs or marks. No marks or scuffs to the centre of the bumper lower down either, can also be quite common. As I take a step back and look down the entire passenger side of the vehicle, struggling to see any parking dents. All 4 alloy wheels, really nice, as I'll show you as we go around the car as well. Starting with the passenger front alloy wheels, struggling to see any scuffs or signs of curbing at all. Nothing negative to mention on the passenger front wing. It is worth noting we have all of our vehicles independently inspected by the AA. That is a 128-point inspection, which includes a 5-mile road test by an AA engineer just to make sure the vehicle is mechanically correct and correct on the road. As you can see from the yellow window sticker, this Micra automatic has passed that inspection, as you would expect from a car with a 7 stamp main agent service history. Moving on to the passenger front door, struggling to see anything detrimental to point out at all. Get low down as well so you can see there's no marks or damage to the passenger sill. Easy to go over a high curb, mark or damage the sill. Absolutely not the case with this Micra automatic. Moving along the door, I really am struggling to see anything to mention. Get a close up underneath the door handle to highlight there's no marks or scratches, can be common, particularly on the front doors. All the door edge really nice as well, can't spot any chips, again can be quite common. Moving on to the rear door, it's just a little bit of dirt just on the just off the road. Just wipe that away on the bottom of the door there, just so you can see absolutely not a chip. Just as I was moving on to the rear door, just caught my eye, looked like a little bit of a chip. As you can see, not the case. Onto the rear door, same as the passenger front, struggling to see anything to mention. Again, no marks underneath the door handles, all the door edge nice again. Onto this rear panel, exactly the same, struggling to see anything to mention. That alloy wheel also same as the passenger front, can't see any marks or scuffs. Got the keyless entry on the front doors as part of the high specification. Into the vehicle from the passenger side, all the passenger step really nice. Sometimes people drag the feet going into a vehicle, mark the paintwork on the step. As you can see, not the case with this Micra automatic. Again, as you would expect with a very low mileage, couldn't be any better inside. Just lift the service book up out the way just so you can see. Passenger seats, really no sign of any wear to point out at all. Carpet exactly the same. Just to give you an indication of how the vehicle's been cared for, the car has had double overmats fitted. So it's had the genuine Nissan overmats fitted, then also heavy duty rubber ones over the genuine ones. Just gives you an indication of the level of care afforded to this Micra. So of course all carpets and footwells free from any wear. Just lean across and show you the driver's seat from the passenger angle. You see plenty of cars where you're looking from the driver's side, seat looks fine. Then when you look across from the passenger angle, driver's seat looks worn and out of shape. Not the case with this Micra automatic. Just get a close up to the center console and gear knobs around as well. See plenty of cars where people have jumped in, put keys, coffee cups on the center console a little bit carelessly, end up marking the gear knobs around center console. Again, not the case with this Micra automatic. So as I said at the start of the video, it's got a 7 stamp main agent service history. So it was last serviced on the 28th of the 11th, 2025 at a mileage of 27,886 miles. 7 stamp service history, so never missed with servicing. First service 3,990, 6423, 12137, 19,030, 24,252, 26,808, then 27,886. All undertaken at the main agents, 2 separate main agents, Glyn Hopkin and then Rockingham cars, both main dealerships, as I've said. The seats in the rear really do look like they've hardly been sat in. All the step really nice. Sometimes people catch the seatbelt in the step, chip the paintwork. Again, not the case with this Micra. Just get a close up to the rear of the front seats, just to show you they are free from any kick marks or scuffs, can also be common. Close up to all the carpets, those double over mats protected all of them. Round to the rear of the vehicle. Again, bumper corner free from any scuffs or marks. As part of the high specification, just point out the car's got the rear parking sensors. Also got the rear view camera to assist with parking. Get a close up to the centre of the bumper. Easy to park a little bit too close to someone or something, mark the centre of the bumper, but again, not the case with this Micra automatic. Just get very low down as well, so you can see there's no scuffs to the underside. Easy to go over a high curb, scuff the underside. Again, not the case. Onto the tailgate of the car. Struggling to see anything to mention. Inside the luggage compartment, exactly the same as the rest of the interior. Couldn't be better. Of course, the parcel shelf is present. They are the genuine Micra mats, fitted from new, and as I mentioned, had the heavy duty rubber over mats over them. As I said, just gives an indication of the level of care afforded to this cherished Micra. All the plastics in the luggage compartment really nice. Sometimes people carelessly load in items, end up scuffing the plastics. As you can see, not the case, couldn't be better. A couple of the absolute faintest marks, really nothing at all. It's got the spare wheel. Bumper corner again, free from any scuffs. Looking down the driver's side of the vehicle, same as the passengers, struggling to see any parking dents at all. Alloy wheel again, really nice. Onto this rear panel, certainly no scratches or parking dents to mention. I'm struggling to see even the most minor of stone chips, I really am. All the door edge nice again. Just kind of spot absolute, oh no, apologies, a little bit of dust there, just wiped away. I thought it was a minor stone chip, but not the case. Rest of the door, again, I'm struggling to see anything to mention. I do want to take you into the vehicle from both sides, just so I can show you all the steps, edge of the seats. Repeating myself, seats in the rear look like they've hardly been sat in. No kick marks or scuffs to the rear of the front seats either. I should have mentioned earlier as well, just to make you aware, there's no unwanted odours with the vehicle, no smells of smoke or pets. Just moving on to the, that's just a little bit of a hand mark there, just wipe that away. Just moving on to the driver's door. There's going to be any chips to the door edge, usually on the drivers, but again, really nice. Can just spot an absolute minute stone chip there. Just put my fingernail next to that, just so you can see how insignificant it is. Disappears as I take a small step back. There's no marks, however, underneath the door handle. Going to be a few marks or scratches underneath the handle for obvious reasons, usually on the driver's door, but not the case. Rest of the door, I can't see anything to mention. Front wing exactly the same, then the final alloy wheel, same again. It really is a cherished example, going around the entire vehicle, inside and out, other than a couple of the most minor of stone chips, which you have to be very close to even notice it at all. Don't detract from the look of the vehicle at all. Get low down on the driver's side, so again you can see there's no marks or damage to the driver's sill. As I was saying, apart from a couple of the most minor of stone chips which don't detract from the look of the vehicle at all, I really am struggling to see anything to mention into the vehicle. From the driver's side, driver's seat, exactly as you'd expect from a car which has only covered 29,000 miles. Really no sign of any wear to point out to the edge of the seat. Carpet exactly the same, as is all the leather on the steering wheel. No marks to the centre console from this side either. Got the power folding mirrors as part of the high specification. All the door card nice as well. Sometimes people rest their arm, this section gets a little bit worn, but again, not the case. Inside and out, really couldn't be Couldn't be better, I must say again. Really is a cherished example. Everything you would expect from a car which has only covered 29,000 miles. So if you are interested in the vehicle, would recommend going to our website to view the 128 points inspection report. We also have finance calculators on our website, so if you are interested in any additional funding to purchase this low mileage Nissan Micra automatic, you can go to our website, model a finance quote and apply for finance directly through our site. We guarantee the lowest rate of finance coming direct to ourselves. If you are thinking of financing the car through an outside finance company or finance broker, please get in touch with ourselves first for the guaranteed lowest rate of finance. We also have finance eligibility checkers on our site, so if you're unsure whether you'll be approved on finance, you can do a free eligibility checker. It tells you straight away your chances of approval and at what rate. So we have very low rate prime finance available, but if you have had a few issues with finances, credit in the past, we do deal with a number of specialist lenders and broker partners who again guarantee the lowest rate for your profile. So if you have had a few issues, again, contact us. Any financing needs at all, just please get in touch. And I've just been around the vehicle one final time just to make sure I haven't missed anything, and I say again, an absolutely cherished example. Struggling to see anything to mention. Hopefully you found the video helpful. If you need any further information, if you need a part exchange valuation, assistance with finance application or finance quote, or you'd just like to arrange a viewing or test drive, anything at all, please just get in touch. Thanks for watching.